strange steps. Heels turn black. The centers they splinter and life path. These strange steps take us back, take us back. Flow sweetly, heavy you, suddenly complete me, you, suddenly complete me. Flow sweetly, heavy you, suddenly complete me, you, suddenly complete me. Hysterically, I love you hysterically. Oh, I love you so hysterically.
Yeah, she does. It's kind of
So Allison and Robbie can't walk away. Allison's gonna say something in a second. She's not a huge fan of talking in front of people. We're gonna just get a little something for Dad to see.
Check. Whoa. Alright, so I didn't have much prepared, but I thought I'd give a speech, so I'll just talk about my dad. There's a couple things I'd say about George. Mostly that he taught me a lot of good life lessons throughout life. One, men never ask for directions. Despite that we spent 3 hours in the grocery store looking for maple syrup and was kind of late for the dinner, we found it without asking anybody. And I'll take that for the rest of my life right there. And second of all, when you're out in the woods and you go for a walk around like 1 or 12 at night after a couple beers, you don't bring a flashlight. That's just stupid, right? Another one I learned? Yeah, use your peripherals. Trying to think of another one here. Stop me if I'm babbling, sometimes it happens. Another one, you only bring one match with you too if you're about to light a fire. You don't light a fire with 2 matches. Trying to think. Need an acquired taste to drink martinis and scotch. That's about it. Yeah, that one. Take the mic out.
Can you hear me? Okay. I'll talk about tea then, because Robbie took George. We're very happy, all 3 of us, I know that for sure, to have tea in our family. We love the rest of her family, of course. Oh, I can't.
Go freeze up.
Go ahead.
Alright, yeah, freezing up here too. Sorry.
So they've kind of worn out their welcome here. I'm going to actually talk about both of them because now there's not just a dad or a George, and there's not just a Tanya or a T. There's the both of them, and honestly, as the children kind of getting to see the second marriage, you get to see some things you didn't get to see the first time. So you get to see your dad act like a legitimate 15-year-old guy. And from what I've heard, it doesn't just stop. I can imagine it's a lot worse at the pool because they're wearing a lot less clothing. And honestly, I've never seen my dad so happy. We had a great childhood and it was phenomenal, but having to see somebody make his day every single morning, and the text messages I have received over the past 2 weeks have been absolutely hilarious. Just somebody feeding so much about what type of earrings are gonna match with this dress, and I'm like, Dad, when did you ever start caring about earrings and necklaces? And it's not that he cares about them, it's the tea cares about them, and so it's absolutely phenomenal. So one thing that the tea actually, unfortunately, never really got to see was, I used to be a little bit of a musician when I was a teenager, and I used to write a lot of songs and play a few shows. And one of the songs that I wrote is actually a song I'm about to play. And I wrote it when I was 16 years old, and I'd just gotten off a phone conversation with a friend of mine. And he'd met this wonderful girl that he said to me, Jill, honestly, this is the girl that I want to be with for the rest of my life. And I don't know how I know, and I don't know how 2 months into this that I could ever say this, but this is that girl. And so I said, yeah, right. Secretly, you're supposed to be mine, but didn't put that in. And I wrote this song that night, actually. I think my parents the next morning said, okay, Jill, you can't play the guitar in your room till 4 in the morning. It just doesn't work out so well for us. So I thought, I was playing this song the other day, and I was getting the song ready for this, and I was like, this song is absolutely perfect for Dad and Titania. And now that couple is actually married, and they've just welcomed their first little girl into the world. And I'm like, this song maybe brought them a little bit of good luck. And although I know that my father and Titania don't need that kind of luck, I thought, we'll give it to them anyway. So this is a song I wrote when I was 16 years old. And congratulations. I'm really happy for you guys.